Hey you guys, Rockboy here and welcome to another video on my channel. So today we are going to be doing that 200 subscribers Q&A. Now, I put that video out about 2 days ago and we have about 20 comments. And that's actually way more than I was expecting. And we have like 20 comments, but it's some people ask more than one question, so this is gonna be pretty sweet. I'm so glad. This is why I wanted to wait for 200 subscribers, so I got a butt ton of questions. Alright, so the first wave of questions comes from Autumn Night Productions, who is one of my closer friends on YouTube. First question is, favorite color? Now my favorite color is the color red. As you can see on my thing, I like red a lot on my channel. It's my favorite color. I love that. Alright, next question by him is, best vacation? I would say probably my best vacation is my room. Basically staying here playing video games. That's what I like to do, and it's gonna be fun. Next question. Favorite YouTuber? Now, I think my favorite YouTuber would have to be Rooster Teeth. Yes, I love Rooster Teeth. I watch them all the time, basically. I love their Let's Plays, I love Achievement Hunter, I love Rooster Teeth, I love everything that they do with that company. I remember I wanted to be a part of that company, so yeah, I really love them, and you know, they're one of the things that inspires me to keep making videos. Next question from him is, best weapon in zombie apocalypse, non-firearm. Alright, so the answer to that would probably be machete. I always love machetes. They're long, they're like they're kind of mini swords, except, you know, still a sword. But you know, and yeah, that's what I think is pretty awesome. I mean, Rick Grimes uses a machete, and he's been doing quite well in the apocalypse. Next question is, favorite non-horror movie? I would say my favorite non-horror movie would have to be Hunger Games. Yes, I honestly love Hunger Games. The whole series, you know. I say my favorite one would have to be Catching Fire, although I have not seen Mockingjay Part 2 yet, so might change my mind. But right now it is the whole Hunger Games franchise. That's my favorite non-horror movies. Next question is, what year would you go back to? And it would be not permanent. I would go back to when the Xbox One and everything, when the new consoles came out, because then that's what I would use my money on. Because now I have nothing, so that's sad. And his last question is, why are you so awesome? Because, alright, now that he's out of the way, the next question comes from HorrorFan68, and he says, are gonna make an MTV Scream kill scene? Maybe. Next question is from Ray Petering, SFX, and Mask Reviews. When are the Clownskin films coming out? When they're done. Are you working on the script for it? Maybe. Alright, next question is, Mr. Slashy Productions X, are you going to make another Michael Myers kill scene? Maybe. Next question comes from Darth Vader, open parentheses, Empire, close parentheses, and he asks, MP. Yes. Next question comes from Ghostboy Curtis123, and he asks, who would win in a fight, Scream as Billy versus MTV Scream as Brandon James? I think I'd have to go with Billy, because he's just, you know, he was mostly psychotic, you know, and, you know, nothing really stops him. While Brandon James, he actually had a goal, which was to, you know, get Daisy's heart, I guess. So, yeah, I'm gonna go with Billy. Next question is from Horrorman456. When will you post more Clownskin videos? Soon. Next question is from Ghostboy Curtis123, and he asks, hi. Hello, sir. Next question is from NX Sphere, and he asks, where do you live, Kappa? Smiley face, weird squiggly thing, David. I live in the United States, good sir. Next question is from Mr. Slasher Productions X, and he asks, what is your favorite horror movie? I say my favorite horror movie would have to be Scream. I love Scream. I love all the Screams. That's my favorite movie. Yeah, honestly, I can't name one favorite movie, so I'm gonna go with just the whole Scream franchise, because that's my favorite horror movie. Next question is from Ray Petering, SFX, and Mask Reviews, and he asks, what is your opinion on clowns? I hate them. They are terrifying. I want to cry every time I see them. And it's funny because my original horror slasher character is a clown. But it is a skinned clown, so it's even creepier. So it scares me, and hopefully it'll scare other people. That's kind of the thing I'm going with. Alright, next question is from Mr. Slasher Productions X, and he asks, how did you get the name Rockaboy YT? Alright, so this all goes back to Xbox. Xbox 360 to be exact. Now, when I was coming up with a gamer tag for Xbox, I didn't really know what to do, so I just honestly thought of just doing Rocker Boy because I love rock and roll music. I'm a boy. Now I'm a man, but I'm not going to change it to Rocker Man because that sounds stupid. Yeah, and I did for that, and then my first channel name was RockerBoy365, so I put that number in randomly, and I didn't realize it until about like 2 years ago that was actually how many days were in a year. Yeah, I was that dumb. But now I decided to change it to RockerBoyYT because, first off, I kind of like it. I just like, because my original name was Rockerboy, and I can't really think of anything else, and I actually really like how it sounds still, and YT is for YouTube, of course. Next question is from Mr. Slash Productions X again. How did you start your YouTube channel? Alright, so I started my YouTube channel by basically just starting it. What I did, when I was in the 8th grade, I want to say, two of my friends were actually doing YouTube, which was like, I don't know, they were just doing it for just random stuff, and they were playing video games, and one of my friends did a thing where he recorded the screen with a camera, and he just played video games, and it seemed really cool. So, and you know, I always watched YouTube from time to time, so I thought that was cool. And another one of my friends did a lot of PC gaming where he played Minecraft, StarCraft. Yeah, that's the name. StarCraft, right? I don't even remember. I'm pretty sure it's StarCraft, and yeah, and he was actually the one that got me into Minecraft. At first, like, I wasn't really into Minecraft, but then he actually got me into it, and then all the other friends around me was like, oh no, you're not, Minecraft is so stupid, and now they all play Minecraft. So, just goes to show how popular that game is. Next question is from Filming with Ghostface, and he asks, what is your favorite horror movie? I already said that was Scream, and he has 3 questions, so his second question is, what is your worst fear / nightmare? Clowns to be one, of course. Bees to be another one, and yeah, that's basically it. I hate all those things. And then his third question is, how do you make your films by yourself? All right, now I've actually been talking to this kid a lot, and he actually kind of does the same thing I did. He does Scream fan films also, and he actually does it by himself for most of the time. So we've actually been talking together about how we do it basically, and how it's really hard to do this. So. How I do all these films by myself, where I basically get killed by myself, like kill myself, except I'm 2 different people, so it's weird. So, of course, what I do is, at first I like film one part of the film, doing all my angles, where it's just only the victim, or myself in the shot, doing whatever I'm doing, and then after that I start filming stuff with a killer in it, so like Michael Myers or like Ghostface in it, and then sometimes I film them together, and there's different ways how I do that. Now, one way, like if I get stabbed or something like that, well, first off, I would have an angle where it would be the victim reacting, and then another one where Ghostface or someone is stabbing, but like they're stabbing nothing, they're just stabbing past the camera so they can't see it. And then another angle would be, maybe I take off my shirt and I put it on a pillow, and then in the Ghostface costume or whatever, I'm gonna go with Ghostface right now, and in the Ghostface costume I stab it, and you can like see the gloves and stuff like that, so it's like Ghostface is stabbing me, but he's really stabbing a pillow. So this shirt is actually one I got stabbed in, and I was kind of an idiot because I didn't stab that much, so I'm not gonna do it anymore. I'm gonna use shirts that I really don't wear anymore for my other films. This got little holes in it now, but that sucks, but I feel like it's nice and grungy, it looks hot. But yeah, so you just need the right kind of angles to make a film by yourself. If you want to have multiple people in it, you want to have the right kind of angles in it. And then also, for like really advanced stuff, which I try to do because I want people to be like, oh, but what? I thought this was by himself. How can you have both of them on screen at once? Because that's kind of cool, I like doing that. What you basically do for that is, you have a camera on a tripod like I do right now, and you make sure one of the characters is on one side of the screen and the other character is on the other side of the screen, and you film them at separate parts without touching the camera, having it still record. And then there's a thing, I use Final Cut Pro, and I basically do this thing where you crop one of the pictures, you put the 2 videos over one another, and then you crop one of them to make it look like half of the screen is one of the characters, the other half is the other character, and then when you put it all together, it looks like there's two characters on the screen at the same time, when really, it's just one. So, yeah, that's basically how I do it. Alright, Next questions is from the Slasher Dude. He asked, what is your favorite 3 horror movies? First one would have to be Scream, the whole Scream series. Second one would have to be Halloween. I do love all those series. And the third one, I want to go with those Sinister movies. Those Sinister movies, they look pretty cool, alright? The first one didn't look so cool, but I have to see the second one, and then I can judge. But right now it's going to be that Sinister series, because that looks interesting. Alright, he also asked, what is your favorite non-horror movie? I already said this, Hunger Games. I do love Hunger Games, it's an awesome movie. And then, his last question is, what's your favorite version of the Michael Myers mask? I would say my favorite version, I don't want to hate for this, is probably going to be the Halloween Resurrection mask. Now, I'm going to explain why. And it's basically, it's a cool mask, you know. First off, it's clean, it's not like, has any cracks or anything in it, like the Rob Zombie one, which I'm looking at right over there, because I have that one. But, you know, it's a clean mask, it's got like, you know, the hair and everything, and it's got like a really angry look on it. And what I also love about it is like the neck is long, because for Michael Myers masks and like any other horror characters, it's really cool to see like the characters, you know, you don't see like their skin, so it's like, it makes them more of like a supernatural feeling, like, you know, this guy is like, is this a guy, is this a girl, what is it? I don't even know what it is. But yeah, I really like how that one really shows it, and also the eyes are kind of smaller. I know for H2O, the eyes were really big, but they tried to like dim it down a little bit for Halloween Resurrection, but you can still see it in multiple things. But it's still a cool mask. That's my favorite one, I'm gonna be honest. Hopefully I'm gonna get, what is that? Weird. But hopefully I'm gonna be able to get the Tots version of that, because I know it looks cool. Alright. Next question is from Darkness Films, and he asks, who is your favorite superhero? And okay, I'm gonna answer that question. I say I'm gonna have to give 2 answers for this question, because it's hard to pick from Marvel and DC Comics. So, my favorite Marvel superhero is Deadpool. I have a poster right over there. And I would say my favorite DC comic book hero would have to be Robin. Yeah, I actually really love Robin. Like, all the Robins are amazing. But yeah, Tim Drake, Damian Wayne, Dick Grayson, Jason Todd, I love all of them. I love all the Robins, they're awesome. I love their stories and what happens to them, it's the best. My favorite is Jason Todd, because, you know, I always love the Red Hood story, so yeah, that's my favorite. Green Arrow is a close second for the DC list of superheroes that I love. Alright, next question comes from Tim Renz, who asked, are you ever going to go back to StarCraft? I've been watching your videos since then, and I've been waiting for a new StarCraft video. Oh my god, no way. Okay, wow. I remember doing StarCraft. That was so fun. If you guys have been here for that long, when my channel first started, I did StarCraft 2, which is another game that one of my friends got me into, and I'm pretty sure I still have it, and that was a really fun time. I usually just like either played by myself or played with my friend, actually, and it was really cool. I don't know, you know, I might actually get back into that. I was thinking of getting that Heart of the Swarm, that's the DLC for that game, but I never did get it because, you know, I don't know, I'm an idiot. But I don't know, I actually might get back into that, Tim, alright? So, stay tuned, that might come for a future video. Next 2 questions comes from Darkness Films. Alright, the first one he asked is, who is your favorite killer? My favorite killer, I'm assuming in a horror movie or slasher movie version. But I say my favorite killer has to be Ghostface. I love everything about him. Like, honestly, it's just the fact, just like my favorite part of him is honestly got to be the costume, and you know, that like robe and stuff like that, and the mask is just like amazing. I love it. That's why I'm glad I got a replica from Public Enemy Studios. It's amazing. And, you know, just like everything he does, he's just like a normal, he's not like Michael Myers, who is like supernatural, or Jason or anything like that. He actually runs, like, you know, he might not even get the kill. You don't know, like, if he will actually kill the person or not. So it's like really cool to think about that. And then the last question from Darkness Films is, how old are you? And I am 17 years old. Yes, I had my birthday actually like about a week ago, so yeah, I am 17 years old. Alright, thank you guys so much for watching this video, and thank you for getting me to 200 subscribers. It's been a long time coming, and I'm so glad I did it. hopefully I answered all of you guys' questions, and yeah, I will see you guys in the next video. Let's try to get to 300 subscribers now. I'm a dick, aren't I? Alright, thank you guys so much for watching. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you guys next time. See you guys. Bye-bye. Wah!